Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins along with my brother Brent. This is breaking news right now. It's a fluid episode tonight. A lot of information, data coming in from Manchester, UK. Something just went down on the tarmac and we're reporting on it right now. Thanks for joining us from around the world. What the heck are we looking at? We've got video, we've got data, and we've got the news for you tonight. A spherical object made its debut right there, apparently the size of an automobile, right in front of a commercial airline pilot. We're watching video. Apparently the air traffic control, we're receiving the data right now, was really sparse right after this event. We're looking at this video apparently captured from a commercial pilot right there. You see it in this incredible still photograph. Reveals something that's unknown. Brent, what the heck is going on? All kinds of stuff is coming in right now.
Yeah, like you said, Blake, this is totally fluid. We're gathering the information as it comes in. And here's an interesting close-up of what we're looking at. The spherical almost looks Earth-like, a ball.
Yeah, and we're getting correspondence. Apparently, Captain Bigelow said the object descended vertically about 15 knots right into the wind and was the size of a small car, perfectly stationary for a few moments on the ground. ATCs sent out ops in the vehicles. They sent out vehicles to see what was going on, and they approached it. The thing just took off. Now we're looking at something. Again, more breaking news. This is AI imagery of the object enhanced, and AI's got a good knack for looking at things that our naked eye or even digital pixels can't make out, and AI's taking the realm right now, and we're looking at something enhanced. Brent, your thoughts? Look at this thing. It looks absolutely metallic.
Yeah, 100%. Look at the angles and the weird appendages at the top of this thing. It looks like a metal wrecking ball. And if that's the size of it and the weight of it, this thing's, again, massive, almost the size of a vehicle. And it's right there on the tarmac. And then the pilot had the right mind to take a picture and film it. There it is. People were saying this thing was just hovering on the ground and then shot straight up as it was approached. And then look at this traffic right here. The airline traffic seemed to be really light on one of the busiest flights, flights and planes in the sky today. It's a traveling weekend, and we're looking at very light traffic over Manchester, the UK.
Yeah, and this is the original photograph, and we're going to grab some more details. Some more information's coming in. Here it is. A bunch of work has been done. The original, the upscale, and we're looking at a lot of detail, and everything matches up. This isn't some kind of hoax going on. Something stationary on a platform right there on the tarmac. It just remained there, and we're looking at the shadows. Everything seems consistent here, so we're looking at something that's breaking news. And guys, we're going to have more updates in tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow's episode is going to be big because the information is continuing to come in on a minute by minute basis right now. But we've got new UFOs, and we're going to follow up here in just a bit. Watch this.
¿Y me qué estás flotando?
Está bugueado. Se ha bugueado la Matrix. ¿Qué coño?
¿Qué va a hacer el coño?
No, ¿qué cojones, yo? No, estoy rayado.
¿Pero qué estás flotando? No me lo puedo creer.
Porque está flotando un pedazo de paja. ¿Qué coño es
¿Y
eso,
yo qué?
yo? Cojones, hermano.
Yo que no hay nada arriba.
No hay ni cable, no se le ven.
Cordoba, Spain. We're just there a few months ago, traveling across that country and speaking to the eyewitnesses there with regards to the UFO phenomenon. What we're looking at here, it's interesting. It's clear. It's legit. We're looking at something in the sky, but the question is, what is it? Brent, any quick thoughts on this?
Yeah, they do their fiestas and parades throughout their little villages, and it's quite unique the way they decorate the area. I don't see any other decoration in the alley streets here. This thing's just on its own, just up there. Could it be tethered? I'm not sure. I don't see no tether keeping this up, but it looks like this strange kind of square rectangle kind of object just hovering up there in the sky. Very strange. Cordoba is an interesting town, and I can imagine things like this happening there.
You know, the area is quite unique, but what are we looking at the sky, in the night sky here? Again, a pretty good close-up, illuminated by the streetlights below. You see the underbelly of this, again, a rectangle, kind of brownish in hue, but again, no prop propeller blades. Very strange. Now, again, a lot of videos coming in, so let's roll the next one right now. All right, did you see it? It's quick, but it captured something way up in the sky, about maybe 25,000 feet. It looks like a twin-engine airplane. Something just zips by, red in its hue of color, extremely fast. Is it stationary or is it moving? Let's see real quick. Yeah, I think they're both going in opposite directions at an extreme rate of speed. Pretty interesting. Again, pilots are capturing the phenomenon now on a daily basis. We're seeing it right here at Third Phase Moon. This month has been crazy for commercial airlines, pilots, passengers in general, capturing crazy stuff.
Yeah, Blake, this is pretty much badass footage. Like you said, it's been happening more frequently. These almost near collisions with small craft and even commercial airliners. They're getting too close for comfort. Look at this thing. And it zips by. It almost looks like the Cape of Superman just zooming by at that moment. But we know it isn't. It's something strange. The phenomenon is out there and people are capturing it almost on a daily basis. Definitely they are. We're looking at it and we're giving it to you right here at Third Phase of Moon. Look at this thing as it just approaches the aircraft and just zooms by. This is something so close. I would say within 60 feet or closer of this aircraft.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure these things aren't having any kind of near collisions. They just outmatch anything we have in our sky. Either it's reverse engineered technology by Raytheon and Lockheed Skunk Works, that could go on, or something otherworldly. We're seeing something quite incredible, Brent. Like you say, Superman, I don't think so, but very strange indeed. And we're going to look at this once again. It's interesting. I think the pilot actually captured this video after he observed it for a little while and started to pull out his camera. What a unique capture right here. Undeniable evidence. Something is going on at an extreme rate of activity. Look at this. Okay, more videos. Let's roll it.
Yeah, we've got multiple report UAV taking off in the field to the north and south of your current. She had request 1. Yeah, we've got multiple report UAV taking off in the field to the north and south of your current. She had request 1.
All right, the military bases, they're lighting up. A lot of activity, drones all over the place, all at the same time. The DOD spoke about it. Listen.
General Ryder, there's been a number of incidents in England with drones targeting U.S. bases, kind of swarming U.S. bases, challenging security. Do you believe they have hostile intent? Do you believe they were sent by a foreign adversary? What is happening? What can you tell us about these drones?
What I would tell you, Jennifer, is that they are being actively monitored. Installation leaders have determined so far that none of these incursions impact the base residents, the facilities, or the assets that we have on those bases. We're, of course, continuing to work with host nation authorities and our mission partners to ensure the safety of our personnel, our facilities, and the equipment. You know, the bottom line is it's something that we're going to take seriously. We're continuing to look into it, but as of right now has not had any significant mission impact.
Why not shoot them down?
Well, I won't get into force protection measures. We, of course, always maintain the right to defend ourselves if we deem something to be a threat. But again, we'll continue to work with the local host nation authorities there.
I think it's linked to the drones that were sighted at 3 or 4 different locations back in December of last year that we reported on recently.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate and draw unnecessary connections. You know, again, this is something that we'll look into. As you know, small UASs, drones, have become something that's, relatively common now across the landscape. It's something that the department has been looking closely at in terms of how it applies to our facilities, our personnel, whether it's in combat zones or outside of combat zones. But in terms of these particular incidents in the UK versus the ones in the States, again, I don't want to speculate that there's any
Don't
connection.
appear to be those of hobbyists. Is that correct?
Again, it would be, premature to draw any conclusions. We've got to see what these are. I mean, it's entirely possible that it could be hobbyists or something else. We've just got to look into it. So,
Right. Major Pat Ryder, press secretary for the DoD, just spoke about a possible invasion of the unknown. We've got drones all over the place. Are they ours or are they adversaries? I don't know. Again, it's just breaking news tonight. All kinds of things. The activity is off the hook. We can tell that General Ryder, he's being kind of vague on some of the answers. The lady asked straight up, why don't you just shoot these things down? And I thought that was a very legitimate question. I guess they don't want to rile things up and start poking the bear. Who knows?
Yeah, this is again breaking news right here. The UK they're having these swarms of drones. They don't know what they are. They're UAPs, UFOs, unidentified craft over military bases. And just today at Manchester, the UK airport over there, we're seeing the same kind of activity. It's getting off the hook. The Pentagon needs to drop everything they know and just give it to the public.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of pandering what's going on. And maybe things will change here in the next month or so when the administration changes. We'll see. We're going to hold their feet to the fire. But what went down today, it's quite interesting. Multiple eyewitnesses, pilots, noticing something on the tarmac. And again, this is breaking fluid news. And if you've just joined us right here, this month has been crazy on the UFO sighting. And here we go, a broad daylight one of what looks to be some kind of, some people might say it's just a balloon or a weather balloon, but according to the eyewitnesses, this thing remained stationary for quite some time and then just took off. Balloons don't do this. To me, there's something very peculiar going on. It's totally spherical and the size of a car.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. This is no party balloon with a line on it. This thing's like you say, spherical, and then the pilot captures this as it apparently just shot up straight to the sky. This reminds me of the O'Hare Chicago incident when they saw something like this that broke through the clouds and left an opening through the clouds itself.
We deserve answers, and I'm sure we're not going to get it from our government officials. We're aware of that, but we're holding everybody accountable, lawmakers and people that come forward testifying, whether they're telling us the truth or everything they know. And right now, again, Captain Bigelow gave us a pretty good statement here about 5 hours ago. Again, it's breaking news. Something went down. I'm sure there's going to be some more data coming in, hopefully photographs, video from commercial pilots or even passengers. They must have seen something. This is a very active airport, so a lot of details, a lot of things we need to unravel, and I'm sure tomorrow's episode is going to be incredible.
Yeah, it just keeps ramping up right here at Third Phase. I thought today was just going to be, nothing on the table, but it always happens. It just always comes in, and it's like the people out there sharing that information. We're doing our research, and we're picking up on these stories as it breaks at its real moment within hours. Now we're looking at something right out of Manchester. Like I said, it looks like a planet. If this is the size of a wrecking ball, the size of a car, and as heavy as that, this is amazing stuff.
Now, let's roll the videos that we've all shared to you tonight, and we want to get your opinions. We're going to be standing by in this live chat, so let's hear it, guys.
Dime lo que estás flotando.
Hemos estado bugueados. Se ha bugueado la Matrix. ¿Qué coño?
¿Qué me ha hecho el coño?
No, ¿qué cojones, tío? No, estoy rayado.
Dime lo que estás flotando, no me lo puedo creer.
Porque está flotando un pedazo de paja. ¿Qué coño es
¿Y
eso,
qué
tío? Cojones. hermano.
Creo que no hay nada arriba.
No hay ni cable, no se le ven.
Yeah, we've got multiple reports of UAVs taking off in the field to the north and south of your current scan. Request 1. Yeah, we've got multiple reports of UAVs taking off in the field to the north and south of your current scan. Request 1.
You don't know that at the very top, that whole project is being run illegally.
These are brand new witnesses, and they've got bombshell information to talk about.
These technologies are unsanctioned. They are illegal operations, and this can be proven in any court of law.
It's like, wow, nobody's coming after us. We're gonna do this until we can get away with it.
They would have so much control over everything if they had that.
If this information was all released, it could fall into the wrong hands.
They're using security as a cover for illicit or illegal or even treasonous activities.
The members of Congress didn't have the detailed information of the precise location.
Where they keep the bodies, the craft, the debris, all the evidence that we've been searching for the last 80 years.
He knew how to keep a secret. Secrets were his stock and trade.
They're literally making their own money to fund their own projects.
We have a source currently in the deep black world.
It doesn't matter if you're president of the United States, you're not going to talk about that.
There was this large monolithic slab, looked like it was elevated off of the ground.
It is traumatic.
Look, this is the most top secret shit you've ever heard of.
Battle for Disclosure is going to be available worldwide December 10th, 2024. It's going to break the internet. Everybody, be safe. Blake Cousins, keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone.
We'll catch y'all later.